Welcome to Police Pursuit US, where heart rates spike, breaths quicken, and adrenaline floods your veins. Get ready for high-speed chases, brutal takedowns, and split-second decisions. The chaos starts now. On April 10, 2023, a high-speed chase shook the entire city as Cody Davis, a convicted felon, recklessly took off from police in a stolen pickup truck, triggering a chaotic pursuit through densely populated neighborhoods. Instead of complying with orders, he sped straight ahead, weaving recklessly as if out of control, deliberately ramming civilian vehicles to clear a path, and even driving into oncoming traffic. Even more outrageous, officers on scene reported that the suspect brazenly defied the law by tossing a stolen, high-powered firearm out of the vehicle, right in the middle of a residential area.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
This wasn't just an attempt to flee. It was a blatant display of contempt for the law. His actions were aggressive, intentional, and completely inconsistent with the later excuse he offered: faulty brakes.
Driver, stop your vehicle! Hold down through line. Trailer cruise. Heavy, major 52, major 52.
The pursuit ended in a violent crash when Davis intentionally slammed into a civilian vehicle that was lawfully traveling on the road, causing it to roll multiple times. The occupant miraculously survived, but suffered significant emotional trauma and property damage. This was no longer just reckless behavior. It was a calculated act of indifference, showing blatant disregard for innocent lives. All to buy himself a few more minutes of escape, Davis turned the roadway into a war zone. Immediately after the crash, officers moved in with force, pried the door open, and safely took the suspect into custody. Clearly, this was someone who showed no remorse and treated the consequences of his actions with utter contempt.
Light rail 215.
Davis is now facing a series of serious charges, but more importantly, a potential disaster was averted just in time. This incident stands as a stark warning that there will be no tolerance for those who show blatant disregard for the law. April 14th, 2024, a maroon Nissan shattered the quiet morning when it was clocked at a staggering 117 miles per hour. Police immediately activated their lights and sirens, initiating a prolonged, coordinated, and intensely high-stakes pursuit. Despite being signaled to pull over, the driver blatantly ignored the commands and casually held a phone while driving at 80 miles per hour. A clear sign of disregard for safety and the law. Just minutes later, the vehicle accelerated, weaving through traffic, passing on both sides, and even veering into the emergency lane and grassy shoulder, dramatically increasing the risk of a crash. The pursuit stretched from Lake to Sumter, with units maintaining constant radio communication and executing tightly coordinated tactics. What's most concerning is that the suspect showed no signs of panic. Instead, he remained eerily calm and demonstrated dangerously controlled driving. As the pursuit approached mile marker 331, traffic conditions opened a viable window for intervention. After two unsuccessful attempts, a light tap to the suspect vehicle's left fender on the third try proved decisive. The precision of the PT maneuver caused the vehicle to spin and come to a complete stop.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Let me see your hands! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Let me see your hands! Get out of car now!
Officers immediately executed a tactical containment with weapons drawn, maintaining clear lines of sight and cross cover for maximum safety. The seamless coordination between Officers Akins and Schumann showcased expert tactical proficiency, from vehicle handling to establishing a safe stop and taking the suspect into custody on the emergency lane. Notably, the entire operation was executed without any civilian harm or third-party collisions, underscoring their ability to safely and effectively end high-speed pursuits. The pursuit ended with the suspect being safely taken into custody without any incidents. Evading law enforcement while being unfit to drive isn't just a standalone offense, it represents a serious threat to public safety. On October 18, 2023, a tense pursuit unfolded after police identified a suspect driving without a valid license. Instead of complying with the traffic stop, the individual sped off, triggering a chain of reckless and irrational actions.
Still rolling, speed at 60.
Right from the start, the suspect weaved through traffic at around 60 miles per hour, constantly changing directions in an attempt to evade capture.
Traffic's clear. If he slows down, I got permission to pit.
Officers maintained a safe speed while staying close, demonstrating professionalism and tight coordination through effective radio communication. Throughout the pursuit, the suspect appeared increasingly disoriented, frequently altering routes and even veering onto dirt paths, using thick dust clouds to try and shake the trailing units. The decision not to rush a forcible stop reflected the officer's commitment to managing risk rather than escalating danger. This was a textbook example of tactical pursuit with public safety as the top priority.
Taking a right on the Egypt Road, going back down towards Red Hill. Driving in the middle of the road, coming up to a hill trailer. Coming up to Red Hill now.
Tension peaked when the suspect refused to comply, forcing officers to execute a pit maneuver.
67's trying to pit. He's at 55.
The move was carried out with precision, causing the vehicle to spin out and come to a stop. Officers immediately initiated a high-risk stop, ordering the suspect out of the vehicle, hands on his head, and face down on the ground. The takedown was executed by the book, tactical, controlled, and without injury.
You got anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, or stab me?
Although the suspect claimed he wasn't armed, officers conducted a thorough search to ensure absolute safety.
Yeah. You got no weapons or anything on you, right?
No.
All right.
I tell you the only reason I ain't had my license, I was going straight home. I stayed right there.
During questioning, the suspect admitted to not having a driver's license and, instead of taking responsibility, chose to flee in a reckless attempt to escape. His repeated excuses about just heading home and calling his father to justify his actions only highlighted a lack of accountability and a clear attempt to dodge the consequences of his wrongdoing.
All right, come have a seat, my seat. Have a seat for me.
The pursuit ended without any civilian casualties, thanks in part to the seamless coordination between law enforcement units and the timely use of tactical decisions. It stands as a testament to the officers' disciplined strategy, unwavering determination, and professional execution under pressure.
All right, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer my question or make any statements. Do you understand?
Hey, my money in the car now.
Do what?
My money in the car.
Okay, I saw all the plastic bags in your pocket.
Hey,
Did you eat anything?
Nah, I smoke weed.
Okay, but you didn't eat anything?
No.
Okay.
I can smoke in here.
No, sir.
Let me smoke my black, man.
On March 17, 2023, a stolen vehicle tore through major roadways like a rocket, unleashing chaos during rush hour. Patrol units immediately initiated a high-speed pursuit, turning the streets into a scene of adrenaline-fueled tension. The situation spiraled out of control when the suspect, a 17-year-old without a driver's license, recklessly accelerated through a residential neighborhood, weaving through narrow alleys and even barreling through a fenced-off construction site, fortunately without any civilians present. This marked a critical decision point. Should officers continue the pursuit or shift to a remote containment strategy to safeguard the community? And if license plate recognition systems were fully integrated with real-time alerts, could they enhance the efficiency of future interdictions? A scenario that prompts serious reflection on pursuit tactics for law enforcement moving forward. After just 3 minutes of intense pursuit, the stolen Jeep veered off I-90 and crashed into a civilian vehicle at an intersection, flipping onto its side and billowing thick smoke. Despite sustaining minor injuries, the two suspects, a teenage driver and a female passenger, attempted to flee on foot. However, responding officers executed a textbook tactical perimeter and quickly apprehended both individuals in the backyard of a nearby home. Emergency medical services quickly arrived to assess the condition of both the victim and the suspect. The individual now faces multiple serious charges. But above all, this incident serves as a stark reminder. Reckless driving is no joke. It's a serious threat to public safety.
Okay, it's that corner right after you get off.
On August 21, 2022, a routine traffic stop quickly escalated into a high-stakes pursuit when a black Can-Am Spyder suddenly accelerated and shot off down the off-ramp. From that moment on, everything shifted into high-gear pursuit mode.
Stand by, taking 400, taking 400 north, 400 northbound.
The pursuit quickly escalated as the suspect re-entered Interstate 85 north at an extremely high speed, ignoring all commands to stop and emergency signals.
Got another trooper behind me. Whoever behind me, go ahead and call it.
He drove recklessly, passing on the left, cutting into other lanes, even swerving into oncoming traffic, showing complete disregard for public safety. This was no longer a simple attempt to flee, but a blatant endangerment of lives. Given the complex terrain and heavy traffic, officers were forced to adopt a patient, close following strategy, maintaining a safe distance rather than rushing in for immediate intervention. Tension peaked as the suspect veered into oncoming lanes and ran a red light at a busy intersection, posing a serious threat to public safety.
Exited Sydney Marcus. Looks like we're gonna go right. Going left. He's on the wrong side of the road, I'm on the correct side. Back northbound on 400.
At a critical point on the ramp to northbound Highway 400, Officer Matthews executed a successful traffic channeling maneuver, a high-precision tactic performed at high speed. After forcing the suspect's vehicle off the main road, Matthews immediately exited his patrol car, drew his state-issued firearm, and issued verbal commands. The driver, identified as Raheem Penn, complied without resistance or the need for force. This incident stands as a clear example of how proactive control and coordinated strategy can resolve high-risk situations without resorting to direct confrontation.
295, one black male, storming next list. You need an ambulance? I didn't tell you to stand up. It's pretty cheap.
The incident ended with the suspect being safely taken into custody without any further complications. A routine traffic stop can turn into a life-threatening situation in the blink of an eye, when a suspect chooses to resist with speed.
There's paperwork for it.
On October 25, 2024, a high-speed chase erupted when 4 motorcycles sped through Sergeant Taylor Elkin's patrol zone. One of them, the most reckless of the group, caught his attention and triggered a heart-pounding pursuit. Speeds exceeding 130 miles per hour aren't uncommon in motorcycle pursuits. But what made this situation especially dangerous was the suspect's reckless use of all 3 lanes, showing complete disregard for the safety of civilian drivers. The critical mistake came when the suspect rode against traffic on Olive Street, a reckless move that clearly reflected a disregard for consequences. During rush hour, the intersection of Walnut and 46th Street is typically packed with vehicles, but thanks to the lead officer's expert navigation and the maintenance of a safe tactical distance, no collisions occurred. The climax unfolded near the intersection of 8th Street when the motorcycle sped head-on into oncoming traffic, a critical moment that forced officers to intervene swiftly to prevent disaster. With a precise tactical maneuver, an officer forced the suspect off balance, causing the motorcycle to slide onto the shoulder and crash.
Get on the ground! Now! Hands up! Hands up! Roll over! Roll over now! If you're gonna roll over, I'll do it for you.
Although the suspect initially resisted, he was quickly subdued using proper hand control techniques and verbal commands.
I said do not resist. Stop.
No serious injuries were reported. Notably, the suspect displayed a stark psychological shift from aggressive defiance to full compliance, a common response among offenders unprepared for the real-world consequences of their actions.
You're gonna get tased. Trying to fight one, stand by. Set a 10-16, I've got him at taser right now.
The driver, identified as Gabriel Medina Garcia, was taken into custody and charged with a series of serious offenses. Once again, it was the calm demeanor, persistence, and well-executed tactics of law enforcement that successfully stopped a dangerous individual from threatening public safety.
Just have a seat. Just have a seat right there. There you go.
Somebody hit me?
No, you wrecked over here, but you hit my car. No, you hit my car. Where's your ID at, man?
My wallet.
How you doing, sir? No, we're good. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
You good?
Oh, yeah. He said he don't remember running this whole time.
I don't remember running.
Where's your ID? Do you have it in your pocket or nothing on you there? Okay, you're good. Sit down, man.
Hold L19, 1050.
I'm just I was holding on with Mike, trying to get information on the other ones. Can you send me a return with 44 David on my Atlas?
Or break. Hold L44, 1050.
We're good. We're good. We're 1050 here.
10-4.
Hands good? Were you fighting?
I was down on the ground now. We're good.
Back good?
We're good. No. That was just a little wild. Yeah, we were on the ground, and then it's like he woke up, like I told you. He was like, what's going on? He said, I didn't run. Okay. I'm gonna reset my camera.
On January 29, 2025, what seemed like a routine moment at a traffic light quickly escalated when a female driver left a gas station without obeying a stop sign. A patrol officer positioned across the intersection immediately made a U-turn to intercept the vehicle.
Okay, step to the front of my car.
I could.
No, you will.
I could.
Go. To the front of my car. Go.
Now you're making me uncomfortable.
That's fine. Go to the front of my car.
I can't do that, sir.
Yes, you can.
Officer, you're putting your hands on me. Officer, you're putting your hands on me.
Sit right there.
You're a male.
Sit right
You're
there.
a male. I'm a
Sit
female.
right there.
You're a female. I'm a female. You're a male.
How do you know?
I'm a female.
How do you know what I identify as?
Exactly, but Trump gave it.
42694.
That is.
Sit down.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Sit. I don't care. Sit down.
No.
Where's your identification?
No.
Where's your driver's license,
No.
registration, and
No.
your proof of insurance?
No.
You've made this so much more difficult than it needs
No,
to be.
because you came and made a U-turn in front of me, and you came after me and turned around. I
turned around because you committed a violation
No, I
of Florida
didn't. It was
state
a yellow
statute.
light. It was a
does
yellow
not
light,
matter
and
if it
I
is a
turned-
yellow light.
Yes, it is.
I have explained to you
No,
why you
it
were
was a
pulled
yellow
over.
light.
I want your driver's license,
No,
registration.
And then you just put your hands on me.
I did put
Yeah,
my hands
you
on you
did.
because you're refusing to give
No,
me your
I'm
information,
not,
and I'm not
officer.
going to allow you to sit in that car.
I'm not, officer.
You don't operate this.
As the officer approached the vehicle, he requested the driver's license,
No.
registration, and proof of insurance, standard procedure during any traffic stop.
Where is your driver's
Your
license?
hands on me. No, officer. You put your hands on me. You put your hands on me.
Ma'am,
You
you're
put
being
your hands on
detained.
me. No, you put your
However,
hands on me. What
the
are you
woman
doing?
repeatedly evaded the questions, argued, and used confrontational language, quickly turning a routine administrative encounter into a tense situation.
Turn
Tell me
around,
what you pulled me out of the car.
and put your hands behind
You're
your back.
putting your hands on me.
Turn around and put your hands
Officer,
behind your
I
back.
literally have seizures, and you're
Turn
putting your
around
hands
and put your
on
hands.
Officer, no, you're putting your hands on me.
She
Officer,
appeared
you're putting your hands on
agitated,
me.
frequently questioning the officer's gender and
turn around.
authority,
You're putting your hands
common
on me.
signs in individuals under psychological distress or the influence of substances.
No! Stop! Officer! I refuse! Officer! Officer, you're hurting me! I didn't do anything! You didn't even ask for my identification!
When the woman continued to refuse to identify herself and failed to comply with lawful commands, the officer was forced to make the decision to detain and handcuff her in order to gain control of the situation.
Officer, please!
I got it. Just get on this side. I got it. Guys, listen.
This was not an act of violence, but a necessary measure when dealing with an uncooperative suspect.
Relax. I got him. Relax. Let's do it. Relax.
She repeatedly stated things like, "I didn't do anything wrong," and resisted aggressively, interfering with the detention process.
After he pulled me over, I pulled over! He's hurting me!
Hey, look towards the car. Look towards
He
the
hurt
car.
me!
Look towards the
I
car.
didn't do anything!
Listen.
Here.
You're hurting
Relax.
me!
I'll fix this.
You're hurting me!
No, you're fine.
I didn't do
Just
anything!
relax.
Stopped me for no reason. I came to a complete stop. He made a U-turn. And then I came out and they tried to put his hands on me. As a woman.
Cooperate.
I'm cooperating and then he tried to put me to the ground.
Okay.
I promise you,
Take a
Deputy
breath.
Baker.
Take a breath.
I'm trying to
Calm
take a
down.
deep breath.
Okay, you're not cooperating.
I've been cooperating. He tried to put his hands on me. I am calm, and he hurt my feelings. He upset me, and then he put me. I didn't even say shit. I came out and I was like, no, I refuse, because he was being mean to me.
She's clear. I don't know if this got a hoodie.
No, you're wrong, and you know it.
That's fine. I've been wrong before.
You've been wrong before.
I know I have.
I know you
just
have.
said
I
that.
know him.
Okay.
I know him faithfully, and you hurt me.
Well, I'm
You
Deputy
put your
Thompson.
hands on me.
I'm Deputy Thompson now.
No,
we know
but
each
you
other.
put your hands on me.
I know, because you didn't listen.
No, I didn't listen, because
Oh,
you
okay.
put me out of the car, and you didn't tell me what I did wrong. You did that, and you know you did that.
I did. I just told you.
No,
Okay.
you're not.
Have you just go
Yeah.
do what?
I didn't do anything wrong to you. You didn't even try to ask me for my identification.
We're gonna sit in here for just a moment.
Even after being placed in the patrol vehicle, she maintained a defiant attitude toward law enforcement.
You good?
Yeah, there's open beer bottle on the floorboard over there, which would confirm. She was smelling it out of her breath while she's talking to me the whole time.
We passed the yellow light. It was a yellow light. I turned my turn signal on.
No.
I turned my turning signal on. I didn't do anything wrong.
Like I said.
And then he just admitted to it.
Okay.
I asked him, can you get out the car? And I was like, what did I do? He was like, your failure to comply. And I was like, you didn't ask me or tell me anything. You said you made a full U-turn on me.
Supporting units at the scene also observed clear signs of intoxication, bloodshot eyes, repetitive speech, and erratic behavior, further reinforcing the likelihood of a DUI-related offense.
Have you had anything to drink today?
No.
Because you reek of alcohol.
No. That was literally like, I literally got off work at 8 o'clock p.m.
Well,
I missed.
You know what time it is now?
Yes.
8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning, exactly.
You got DUI too. Yeah, she's hammered. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna ask her if she wants to do SFEs. Hey, Miranda, I got a question for you, okay?
No serious injuries were reported, but the incident underscores the importance of following directions during traffic stops. Law enforcement officers remained patient, followed proper protocol, and did not allow emotions to influence their decisions.
You know that I didn't. You made a U-turn behind me.
I did, because I saw you.
You made a U-turn behind me because it was on a yellow light, and I had to right away, and I made the right turn.
That's incorrect. I told you why I pulled you over. You failed to stop.
And even after that,
listen, I'm not arguing. Give me just a second.
With you.
You are, though. She refused. Huh? No, she just told me she would do it.
If this chase got your heart pounding, just wait. The next one might leave you breathless. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications because Police Pursuit US never hits the brakes. See you in the next video.
You're good. Sit down, man.